You know, TikTok is wild, man, but I want to thank them. I spoke to some interesting people today, and I just want to thank TikTok for removing my Hamas uh, screen record of the New York Post. TikTok is ill, man. I didn't violate anything. The video didn't show anybody, being unalived. And you got to say unalived on TikTok. Didn't show any of that. My video didn't even have the sounds of the people, the gunfire. Some people's videos actually have the sound of the gunfire and show a blurry image of the people Hamas executed. Mine didn't. TikTok told me my post was doing great. It got up to this amount of views, this amount of likes. Then I said, let me at the New York Post to give them credit for their post since I'm using it. TikTok wouldn't let that edit go through. And then the next thing I know, my post about Hamas executing people on the day they signed the peace agreement was removed. Put in appeal. They denied the appeal. Now check this out.
On Monday, just hours after the last living hostage was returned home, and as the ink was still drying on a peace deal with Israel, Hamas carried out mass public executions in Gaza City's main square, in full view of the public.
These are the type of people we're dealing with when it comes to Hamas. Again, we have these human rights activists who care so much about innocent people being slaughtered. Hamas is slaughtering people.
On Monday, just hours after the last living hostage was returned home, and as the ink was still drying on a peace deal with Israel, Hamas carried out mass public executions in Gaza City's main square, in full view of the public. The terror group claimed the killings targeted criminals and collaborators with Israel.
So you saw all those videos, right? Like I said, some people actually use the video and you can hear the gunshots when the people are being executed. Not mine. This is what mine is. And TikTok removed my video. 82,000 views, hundreds of likes, comments. So you got to ask yourself, what's that all about? Is TikTok actively violating their contract with you? Yes. And this isn't the first video that TikTok has done this to. A lot of my videos get restricted from the For You page. And I notice it's always when I screenshot media stuff or screen record media reports. Everybody knows what happened in Gaza. Everybody knows Hamas executed people on the day of the peace agreement. So why did my post get removed, but there's like hundreds of posts out there using the same video, but mine got removed? But like I said, thank you, TikTok, because you just proved the point.